Man, I'm so excited to play some Standard now that VV's left the format. I don't think I've been this excited about the format in years. Yeah, for sure. And I just built a brand new deck with a bunch of avatar cards. Oh, cool. Well, then you could get us started. Alright, I'm going to start by casting an Appa Steadfast Guardian, which you'll have to sacrifice to your Sip-Sig ceremony. Normally, yes, but instead, in response to the Sip-Sig ceremony trigger, I'll flash in Aang Swift Savior and Airbend Appa. Then the Sip-Sig trigger for Aang will go onto the stack, but I'll just cast Appa for free because you only have to pay 2 for airbending cards, and the Sip-Sig ceremony reduces the cost of creature spells by 2. I'll have Appa airbend Aang, and a new trigger will go on the stack, but I'll just bring back Aang and airbend Appa, and they'll just keep going back and forth with each other an infinite number of times. Okay, cool, so you cast them on top of each other an infinite amount of times, and create an infinite of 1/1 allies through Appa's ability, but none of them have haste, so how do you win? Well, I do have a Firelord Zuko on the battlefield, which will put a +1/+1 counter on each of my creatures every time I cast a spell from exile. Like with the airbending card, so I'll get an infinitely large board as well. Okay, so you've got the one really big Zuko you could attack with this turn, but I can just block. Well, yeah, but because his firebending is equal to his power, I can create an infinite amount of red mana. Alright, so you have an infinite amount of firebending mana, but what instance do you have that can win you the game here? Well, not only do I have an Electro Assaulting Battery on the battlefield, meaning I can't lose unspent red mana, he also has an ability where when he leaves the battlefield, I can pay X and deal X damage right to your face. So I'm just going to use a removal spell on him and win the game. Well, it's almost like VV never even left. Game 2 then?